Today I'm going on the UK's cheapest cruise. This cruise is extremely controversial. The company P&O sacks staff illegally, pays less than half of the minimum wage, and this has earned them a bad reputation. Worst experience ever. Avoid if you can. Disgrace company, never travel again. How bad can this really be? We've got 3 days on board to find out what it is really like, and we're also going to be visiting another country.
So we have arrived at the port, as you can see. This is our ferry behind me.
As soon as we were able to, we boarded the ship. The weather wasn't looking great, so the crew said it was going to be a rough crossing. Yeah, great.
So we have now boarded the boat.
As you can see, we are on it. And first impressions is it looks really nice. Okay, so here is our room, A101. Put that in there. Let's go. Oh, it's actually decent. Oh, it's not bad.
Hey, it's good.
Yeah, it's good. Honestly, I am really surprised with the room. I didn't think it would be as nice as this. To start off with, we have got a bunk bed. Oh, God. This is where I'm going to be sleeping tonight. To be fair, the beds are pretty comfy. I think we've just got a storage cupboard. Yep, there we go. Also, you do get a few towels with the room. We have got a nice little desk area with all your tea and coffee and stuff like that. A phone if we ever need it, in case the boat sinks or anything like that. Obviously, a little window with a lovely view of Hull. Gotta be one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Another bed here, and of course, a TV. Then we move on to the bathroom. Now this actually surprised me. It is really nice in here, and it is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. So yeah, sink, toilet, even got a shower, bit of soap. Lovely. So yeah, overall, I think it's a pretty decent room. I very nearly forgot to mention that this room has a mini fridge. Now, we were extremely lucky with our room. Take a look at this. So I thought I'd compare our room to a premier double room. So this only sleeps 2 people. And you can see how much smaller it actually is. It basically just fits a double bed. And the bathroom is way smaller. As you can see, there is not a lot of space at all. As well, there is no TV. And yeah, this isn't even the standard cabin. This is an upgrade. So I wonder what the standard cabin would actually be like. After checking out the room, we headed to the restaurant. This was an all-you-can-eat buffet, and to be fair, there was actually a really good selection of food. I've got all sorts of little pasta, rice, I've got naan bread, and yeah, it all tastes pretty decent. Now on to the best part of the meal. We've got some Rocky Roads and a brownie. So chewy. Again, really good. Cannot complain whatsoever. Now this meal was definitely not cheap. £27 for the buffet. Yeah, it's probably not worth that, to be honest. What else is on the ship? Well, first of all, you have a sun deck. This is the only outside area, and when we were out there, we realised pretty much all of the ship at the moment is completely dead. We've still got everyone trying to get on, and we are going to be sailing right out there. Yeah, it's not looking great weather. There were so many bars and restaurants. The whole place was covered in them. I think there was like 5 in total. There was also entertainment on board, which was alright, I guess. There's even a duty-free on board, an arcade, and even a cinema. Right, I think it's time to gamble.
Thinking you got me right where you want me. I tell a ghost just ducked up. Sending them shots, we send them back. Yeah, ain't really about that.
What a 10p bet. Currently, 60p up. We've made 60p profit so far. £1 on red. 40p down now. Didn't lose anything at the casino, which is a massive win. And they did say it was going to be a rough crossing, and you can really feel it now we're in the middle of the sea. You can barely walk straight, literally wobbling side to side constantly.
The next day started very early. We headed for some breakfast before arriving at our destination. There was a good selection of food. It's exactly what you expect. And overall, it was actually a good meal.
So the port is actually half an hour away from where we want to be. So we've got to get a bus to the city.
I know you like the way I pop out. Let's go hit Lennox. Another week, another knockout. A different city.
Welcome to an extremely cold and rainy Amsterdam. It is freezing. We're currently just walking to the centre of Amsterdam, walking along all these canals. It's absolutely beautiful here. Look at all these little streets. It's absolutely crazy. Oh my God, he's gonna hit me.
So we're not actually here for that long. We've only got a couple of hours. But yeah, we're going to try and do as much as possible in that short amount of time.
I don't think it feels like a typical European capital. It actually feels like a little town and not a big city, which is really weird. Spent the rest of the day in Amsterdam, then got the ferry back and arrived home the next morning. How much did it cost? For the room, it was £74 for 2 nights. The food was quite expensive, coming in at £55 per person. Then to get to Amsterdam and back on the coach, it cost £24 a person. Overall, I think it was pretty good for the price.